Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Lunchbox here yet again with another video, but this video is going to be a little bit different. As you can see, I do have a guest with me. You have seen her before in another video. This is
Bunnie. Hi.
Okay, so today we are going to be reviewing a fanfic that we have been writing together. She's the one who started it off first, and I'm just co-writing it with her because when she first started this fanfic, she asked me for a little bit of help, and then eventually it turned into a co-writing idea. So, if you haven't already read it, for those of you who have seen the announcement on Wattpad, who are following it right now, you know, obviously you're going to be seeing this video right now, and then for those of you who have yet to follow, the link is going to be down in the description below, so you could go read that fanfic for yourself. And like I said, it's a fanfic. It's not exactly how the story is supposed to go in the actual anime. So before y'all haters get out there, you know, start typing on your keyboard really rough, chill. It's a fanfic for a reason. So, anyways, I know that right now, we are gonna be reviewing chapter 24, as you see in the title. But how do you call it? We are gonna be reviewing that. I know you're gonna ask, why are you starting at 24? You know, the reason why is because we kind of started late on this idea, and well, why not? Why not just do it right now? I mean, we're gonna be reviewing the last two chapters of book one at least, so you guys can get a little bit of a taste in our reviews and everything on it, on the book one. Anything we want to say?
Yeah, and you might also get a sneak peek on book 2.
Oh yeah, definitely a sneak peek on book 2. But anyways, enough chit chat for now. Let's get right into. Okay, so here we have the fanfic right here on the phone. We needed to refresh our. Well, I needed to refresh my memory a little bit because it's been a little bit since I've read it. But anyways, chapter 24. Now you see, this one was actually one of my favorite chapters, as you can say, because it really it captures that moment of like, oh my god, what the heck's going on, you know, like. So anyways, this chapter, the reason why I like it so much is because since Mitsuki got kidnapped by Orochimaru, right?
Yeah, like Mizuki gets captured by Orochimaru because in this science fiction, we're having her be like a mix between a Hyuga and an Uchiha. So obviously, this is a fan fiction. I created my own bloodline. It's probably like not like original or anything, but it's the combination of the Sharingan and the Byakugan, which we call the Shiakugan.
Yes, exactly. And so you guys can see it. There is gonna be a screenshot right there. It's gonna be like, no, it's gonna be right, boom, wait, boom, right there. It's gonna be right there for you guys, so you guys can read over it. Chapter 24 is gonna be the beginning, but it's really interesting for me because she goes to the Sand Village after being captured by Orochimaru, and then she gets bombarded by people from the Sand Village, and people see her as a threat because obviously they don't know who she is, and you know, very protective of over their village, as anybody would be in the ninja world. So, go ahead.
Like pretty much the way I have this written is Mizuki is not really familiar with the land because she's always been sheltered before she came to the Leaf Village, which if you go check out the story, you'll find out like that's towards the beginning, like what happens, what leads to her going to the Leaf, and then how it ends up with her not knowing how to get back to the Leaf Village, which is her way of trying to like get there. So that's how she ends up like near the Sand Village.
Yeah, and the reason why this is interesting to me is because what's her name, Mitsuki, she was about to engage in fight as well, and she was about to, like, you know, get down and, like, in my preference, start fucking shit up. But the battle does get interrupted by who? Somebody well known as Gaara and
Gaara and the Sand Sibling, pretty much like Tamari, like interferes. Like Gaara does like the sand wall to like kind of like stop the attack, and then Tamari was the one that initiates like halt your fire, that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And It's interesting to me that they actually stopped the fight. I would assume that they would let it go on, because I would assume that they would assume that she's also a threat. But the fact that they wanted to help her and they didn't see her as a threat was really really interesting to me overall. Um, and aside from that, the fact that Tamari also wanted to escort her back to the Leaf Village was actually very nice of her. I obviously we're the ones writing it, but but yeah, like putting it into realistic terms, it's a nice thing to do, especially for someone who you think is a threat at first, but really isn't. That's what we wanted to get out there for you guys, to show that.
But also, like, we wanted to pretty much. This chapter is introducing Mizuki and her starting to form a bond with the Sand siblings.
Yeah, and I will read to you a line from one like small paragraph. It says, "Halt your fire!" A girl voice yelled out, and I looked to my left to see a familiar red-headed male, Gara, for those of you who don't know, with a blonde girl, another male with war paint on his face. I stayed quiet as they came closer, and those two are Tamari and who else was it? I forgot his name. Kankuro. There we go. And it says, I stayed quiet as they came closer. The blonde who I recognized as Tamari glared at the guards. I looked over at the males and noticed that it was Gara and the puppet master. If I remember correctly, his name was Kankuro. Oh, I don't know why I didn't see that again. And he forfeit his battle with Shino at the tuning exams. And as you could see, like I said, we wanted to put that emotion out there that, like, oh my god, like, they're here. Like, Mizuki feels a relief, It's actually pretty interesting to me, at least, And another part that was really interesting to me is as soon as they started walking back to the Leaf Village, her and Tamari, they had a little bit of an interaction, actually. It's like they were trying to get to know each other a little bit. That's what we wanted to put out there, is that at first she starts off as a shy girl, for those of you who have read it, and then she actually starts to get a little bit more, interactive, and like, that's the kind of person that we wanted her to be, because eventually she's gonna, want to, get out there and prove her point. So I'm gonna read to you guys, and I'm gonna put it up on the screen. It's been 2 days since we traveled to get to the village. I have no idea it was going to take this long. Tamari had explained that it was a 3-day travel from the Sand to the Leaf. She was interesting to talk to. She wasn't one of those girls in my village who obsessed over liking a boy. "Hey Mitsuki, can I ask you a question?" she said, looking at me with a look of wonder. "Depends on what it is," I told her, my body tensing. She smiled before speaking again. "Don't worry, it's not about your village or anything. It's about my brother, Gara. I was wondering why you hugged him, considering we had tried to attack the Leaf," she asked, looking ahead as we continued walking, my body visibly relaxing. So for those of you who don't know, in the middle of that sequence, if you have read it, like I said, she does, hug Gara because she was just a tiny bit scared, and like I said, she felt a joy of relief and all.
If you guys remember in the episode of, like, when Naruto and Gara fight after the Leaf Village gets attacked, she saw like this look of like sadness come over like Gara, and she just wanted to, like, she is not the usual Uchiha. She's more of the express your emotion kind of thing, like, person, and that's what I wanted to, like, show off with Mizuki. Is she's not the typical Uchiha. She gets this characteristic, like, this personality from her mom. Like, she's reckless. She's like goes based on her emotions, and she felt like Gara needed a hug. And for those of you who actually read it, like, you'll know that this happened in like a while back, and I just wanted to bring attention to that. Like, so you know that there will be like a bond forming between the two.
Continuing on with the story now. I remember hugging Gara after the battle between him and Naruto. I haven't thought about it since it happened. It always made my cheeks burn, and I'd become surprisingly shy. I didn't understand, nor do I still understand, the feeling that came from that interaction. So, she was blushing. Woo! I don't know. Something about him just draws me in. I don't understand the feeling. I could see loneliness and sadness in his eyes. And I just wanted to show him that he's not alone. I spoke trying to think of the reason behind my interaction. However, that was all I can think of. And that is a little bit of, obviously, well, that's enough that we could give you for now for this episode. Next episode, we will be giving you guys a sneak peek to the next book, because obviously we're out of time right now, but I'm pretty sure that we gave you a lot of juicy details of what just happened there. So I really thoroughly enjoyed doing this book one, because it how do you call it, I asked her, I literally like got a pencil and paper and I just started writing ideas. I wrote literally a whole page, front and back
of like of a scene that should happen.
Yeah, and then she just she took those ideas and she made it
Yeah,
good.
I put it out like more details in there. I either took some out but added the rest in. Like it was just like nitpicking like what should be in there and how it would fit the story.
Yeah, and honestly I felt good about it because she liked it, and then the reviews that it got, it was really good. And but yeah, I mean, overall, I'm just happy that those of you who have seen it, you guys are enjoying it and are excited for book 2. And we'll give you a little bit of a spoiler, just a little bit of a spoiler, what's gonna happen in book 2. So, do you want to say it or me?
You say it.
Okay, so in book 2, basically what it's gonna be about is Mitsuki figuring out her potential, and she's gonna be training a lot, and she's gonna be training with different people. And for those of you who have been keeping up with the story, I'm pretty sure you guys know who those people are gonna be, and some of them are gonna be a surprise. Obviously, we're not gonna tell you these guys, but you know what? I'll give you one person. Sasuke is definitely gonna be in it, so stay tuned for that.
And maybe we can show him, tell them also the reason why we decided Sasuke isn't gonna stay with the Orochimaru.
Oh yeah, that's definitely one of the things that we're gonna put in there. Also, we'll give you guys a little bit of a preview right here. We're just gonna blur out some of it, but we're gonna, give you a little bit of a taste, just one little paragraph of what's gonna happen. Anyways, but that is our time for today. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Of course, if you did like it, leave a like, subscribe, and anything you want to say about this video?
These podcasts will be happening once a month.
Yeah.
So look forward to that.
Also, if we decide to want to do it again, to give you guys more juice, it'll probably be a surprise if you see another podcast thing come up. But I definitely hope you guys did enjoy this one. Depending on your reviews and what you say in the comments below, we'll probably give you more. But for now, our decision is once a month. But then again, you guys can change it if you guys say, want more, come on, give us more. But yeah.
And who knows, maybe even in future podcasts we'll even do a Q&A where you guys write questions that you would like to ask us and we can answer them.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, we are out of time, but thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video.